All right. I just did a massive 45-minute deep dive into ChatGPT and Zapier. So, for this AI in 5, let's make it simple. So, as a reminder, if you don't know, my name's Jordan Wilson. I'm the host of Everyday AI. So, we're a daily live stream podcast and free daily newsletter helping everyday people like you and me learn and actually leverage AI. So, like I talked about, today we did a huge episode, about 45 minutes, on some of the secret ways, honestly, because I don't see anyone else really talking about it, how to use ChatGPT and Zapier. So instead of going over the entire thing, let's do a quick AI in 5, because every day we do an AI in 5, a very quick overview. So let's get straight to it. And I'm going to show you kind of the basics of ChatGPT and Zapier. So I'm going to go ahead and explain it as it goes. So as a reminder, you're going to need ChatGPT Plus for this. So it's $20 a month. And what I have right now is I have two different plugins active. Generally you should always have three, but this is just for an example. So I have browser op active, which allows me to connect to the internet, do a lot of cool things. And then I also have the Zapier plugin active. So Zapier, if you don't know, it is powerful business automation software. It connects with more than 6,500 different enterprise level apps. So all of the apps that you actually use. So one of the downsides with ChatGPT, even the plugins, is a lot of the big names, your CRMs like Salesforce, where you might be running ads like Facebook, email marketing tools like MailChimp. They're not in ChatGPT plugins. So here's a way that you can combine the two and get the best of both worlds. So Zapier, I've been using it for more than 10 years. Could talk about it for hours, but that's kind of the basics. So let's go ahead and in this prompt, I just said, help me create a conditional logic zap. So that's the thing that people don't really realize about the Zapier plugin is you can take natural language, right? And it can build a zap for you. So let's go ahead and click this. So as a reminder, the first time I set this up, you do have to obviously connect your Zapier account. And depending on your plan, because there's free and paid plans, some of these things might not be possible. So what's great is it gives you a summary of exactly what it's doing. And then it just says, create the zap. Pretty cool, right? So what I asked is pretty a multi-step zap with conditional logic. So not the easiest thing to build. If you've never used Zapier before, something like this might take you hours. And we got the basics done in a couple of seconds. So essentially I said, I'd like for people who use my Book Like a Boss scheduling system to be sent an email from my Gmail and then also post a preview on my WordPress website. But here's the conditional logic. I said, however, I want this condition in the Zap. Only send the email and post the preview on my WordPress website if the guest selects a date in the next 30 days. Please help me create the Zap. Pretty cool, right? So let's look at what it showed. This is wild, right? It did everything for me. So obviously I'm going to still have to go in and configure a couple of things, but it got the basics down, including all the different platforms I talked about. So there's the Book Like a Boss, my booking platform. Second one right here is the conditional logic statement. The third one here is my email, so sending the email to the guest, and then creating it on my WordPress website. So there's a couple of things I would still need to configure before pushing this live, but wow, just by talking to Zapier, you can build pretty advanced zaps that might take hours if you've never used Zapier before. Pretty cool. All right, so let's actually do something that I think is even a better example. Oh, I just hit enter on this prompt, and let me explain to you what we're doing here. So I am asking ChatGPT to write me a short and engaging bullet point recap of this article. So this article right here is something from my website, from the Everyday AI website. We had a very long conversation with the president of digitalmarketer.com, Mark DeGrasse. And I said, title it 4 Marketing Secrets, then create a Zap link to copy the content, right? So essentially I'm saying, use this plugin, the browser app plugin, to read this website, and we have a transcript. And then I'm saying, create something new with this kind of web page and what we talked about as the basis for it. And then I'm saying, post it post it to Medium. So Medium is a very popular, I'd say it's a kind of a blog, but it's more of just a publishing suite. Medium.com if you've never heard of it. So you'll see right there. Look at this. I mean, pretty cool. It did it automatically, right? So let's go ahead and click right here. Review and confirm the Medium post. So before doing this, I already set up my Medium account and connected it, but look at this. It's all right there. It has the title, it has the format, and it has the content, even with the breaks that we would want. So it looks like it's, pre-formatted. All I have to do is click run. All right. And then in an instant, I'm bringing it up on this tab right here. In an instant, here it is. It is live on Medium, posted just now. All right. That is the very basics of using ChatGPT and Zapier in the same workflow. So if this was helpful, I hope it was. Make sure you go to youreverydayai.com, sign up for that free daily newsletter, join us on the live streams and podcasts. So I hope to see you back for another AI in 5 and on the show. Thanks, y'all.